Hi, hello, this is Giri, teaching 9th Mathematics, the chapter Real Numbers. Here is the questions and solutions from exercise 1.1. Here is question number 6. Express the following rational number as decimal numbers. Express the following rational numbers as decimal numbers. You see here first bit, 243 divided by 1000. 242 means 242.0. Now this decimal place is after 2. As you have to divide this with 1000, there are 3 zeros. You move this decimal place 3 places to the left hand side. Therefore, this is 0.242. Second bit, 354 divided by 500. First of all, if the denominator is either 10, 10 square, 10 cube, that means if the denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000, it is easy to convert to decimal numbers. Therefore, let us multiply both numerator and denominator in this case with 2. Then 2 into 354 is 708, by 2 into 500 is 1000. So far the place of the decimal is here after 8. Now you have to move to 3 places to the left hand side as there are 3 zeros. Therefore, it is 0.708. You already solved such type of problems in your 6th class onwards. Next is 2 by 5. Now let us multiply both numerator and denominator with 2 so that it will be 4 by 10. 4 by 10 means 0.4. Next is 115 by 4. Even if you multiply this with 25, it is better, you will get the answer. But multiplying the numerator 115 with 25 is time consuming. Therefore, we straight away we divided 115 with 4. In 11, 4 2 times, 2 4s 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. Write 5 beside 3, 35. In 35, 4 8 times, 32. 35 minus 32 is 3. Keep point 30. In 34, 7 times. And in 24 5 times. Like that you have to do orally. 115 divided by 4 is 28.75. Now second bit in this, 2 by 3. This is a rational number, convert it into a decimal number. Minus 25 by 36. It is a rational number, convert it into a decimal number. 22 by 7. It is a rational number, convert it into a decimal number. Now let us convert all these 3 rational numbers into decimal numbers. First of all, the first bit is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 means we have to divide 2 with 3. Let us divide this. Let us divide 2 with 3. You cannot divide 2 with 3, therefore take 0 point. If you keep point, then you can write 0 beside 2 so that it is 20. In 23, 6 times, 6 3 is 18. Separate 18 from 20, you will get again 2. After 2 you write 0 so that it is 20 again. In 23 again 6 times, 18, again 20, 3 6 times, 18 and so on. You will get the remainder 2, 2, 2 and so on. You will get the same coefficient 0.6666 and so on. Therefore 2 by 3 is equal to 0.666 and so on. You can write this as 0.67, which is a non-terminating and recurring decimal. Now look at the second bit. Second bit is minus 25 by 36. You have to divide 25 with 36. 25 with 36. As you cannot divide 25 with 36, keep 0 point. Now it will be 250. In 250, 36 6 times. 6 36 is 216. You subtract 216 from 250. You will get 34 remainder. Now keep 0. 340. In 340, 36, 9 times. 9 36 is 324. Now subtract 16. Keep 0. 160. In 160, 36, 4 times. 4 36 are 144. If you subtract, you will get 16. So that it goes on. Therefore, minus 25 by 36 is equal to 0.69444. This 4 is recurring. You got 160 again. You got 16 here remainder. Here also 16. 16 and 16 may repeat. So that here this 4 may repeat. In coefficient 4 may repeat. And in remainder 16 may repeat. Therefore 25 by 36 is equal to 0.69444 and so on. This is also non-terminating recurring decimal. Now observe the third bit, 22 divided by 7. Now in 22, 7 3 times, isn't it? 3 7s 21. If you subtract, you will get 1. The remainder is 1. You keep point now, this is 10. 7 in 10 one time, 1 into 7 is 7. You subtract, you will get 3 remainder. After 3, keep 0, 30. In 30, 7 4 times, 7 4s are 28. Subtract 2. In 20, 7 2 times 14. 20 minus 14 is 6. Keep 0, 60. In 67, 8 times. 8 7s are 56, 40. Like this it may continue. If you observe this division, you will get 3.142857. There are 6 decimal places. If you divide again and again, you will get the same digits may be repeated in decimal place. Means it is 3.142857 recurring. Whole this decimal part may be repeated again and again. Therefore 22 by 7 is also non-terminating but recurring decimal. It is a non-terminating recurring decimal. If you do some more steps later this, in 40, 7 5 times 35, in 50, 7 times 49, means again you will get remainder 1. Therefore 22 by 7, if you find the division to some more steps, you will get 3.142857. Again you will get 142857 in quotient. Therefore 22 by 7 is nothing but 3.142857 and so on. It is non-terminating recurring decimal number. Now question number 7. Express the following decimals in P by Q form where Q not equal to 0 and PQ are integers. I shall repeat. Express the following decimals in P by Q form where Q not equal to 0 and PQ are integers. First bit is 0.36. 0.36. As there are 2 places after decimal, you write 36 by 100. Now you can cancel 4 in both 36 and 100, so that it is 9 by 25. 15.4. As there is only one decimal place, it is 154 by 10. Now 15.4. As there is only one decimal place, this is equal to 154 by 10. Now you cancel 2 in both numerator and denominator. 2 in 154 75 times and 2 in 10 5 times. So that 15.4, if you convert it into P by Q form, it is 77 by 5. Next bit now, 10.25. There are 2 decimal places, therefore it is 1025 by 100. Now you can cancel 25 straight away. Otherwise you can cancel 5 first and later again 5. Like that also you can simplify. Now I cancel 25 both numerator and denominator. In 102, 25 4 times. 425 is 100, the remainder is 2. 2 after 5 in 25 one time. Therefore 41 by 25 in 100 4 times. And fourth bit 3.25. 2 decimal places. Therefore it is 325 100. Now 25 in 32 one time. 32 minus 25 is 7. 7 after 5 in 75. 25 3 times. That is 13 numerator. By 25 in 100 4 times. Therefore 3.25 in P by Q form 13 by 4. Like this we express the given decimal numbers in P by Q form. Now question number 8. Express each of the following decimal numbers in P by Q form. First is 0.5 recurring, 3.8 recurring and 3.127 recurring. These are 3 decimal numbers which are non-terminating recurring decimals, and we have to convert them in P by Q form. You observe this procedure. Let us assume that x is equal to 0.555 and so on. 0.5 recurring means 0.555 and so on. Let it be x. As there is only one decimal value which is recurring, if multiply this with 10 10x is equal to 5 point. This point may go to right hand side to one place, therefore it is 5.55 recurring, and x is equal to 0.55 recurring. Now you subtract 10x minus x is equal to 9x. 5 minus 0 is 5, 0.55, 0.55 will be, while subtraction will be 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Therefore 9x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 5 divided by 9. So 0.5 recurring in P by Q form is equal to 5 by 9. Next look at the second bit. Here assume that x is equal to, again same process, x is equal to 3.8 recurring. 3.8 recurring means 3.888 and so on. As there is only one decimal place which is recurring after point, let us multiply this with 10. 10 into x. 10 into x, 10x is equal to, this point may go here, that is 38.88 recurring. And below this write x value, x is equal to 3.8 recurring. Now subtract 10x minus x is 9x is equal to 0.888 recurring, 0.888 recurring, if you subtract you will get 0. 38 minus 3 is 35 and x is equal to 35 divided by 9. Therefore 3.8 recurring can be written in the P by Q form as 35 by 9. And now fourth bit. Let x is equal to 3.127 recurring or 3.12777 and so on. Now you observe this. How many decimal places are there? 1, 2 and 3 decimal places. Therefore multiply this with 1000. 1000x is equal to, this decimal place may move to right hand side to 3 places. Therefore it is 3127.777. Understood? Now later you cannot write directly, you cannot write x here because you see there are 2 decimal places without recurring. Therefore you multiply this with 100. In the previous cases there is no decimal place without recurring. There is no decimal place without recurring. In such case we wrote straight away x value and we subtracted. But here in this case there are 2 places without recurring. Therefore multiply this with 100. 100x is equal to, 100 means 2 zeros. Therefore you move this to right hand side to 2 places. Therefore 312.77 recurring. Now you subtract 1000 minus 100 is 900, x is equal to 0.77 recurring minus 0.77 recurring is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 3 you cannot subtract. Therefore 31 minus 3 is 28 and x is equal to 2815 by 900. 3.127 recurring is 2815 divided by 900. We can cancel 5 both numerator and denominator. 5 in 28 5 times, 5 in 31 6 times, 5 in 15 3 times, by 5 in 90 18 times, and this is 0. So that 3.127 recurring is equal to 563 divided by 180. It is the P by Q form. One more question. Without actually dividing, find which of the following are terminating decimals. I shall repeat. Without actually dividing, find which of the following are terminating decimals. The question is, the first bit 3 by 25, second bit 11 by 18, third bit 13 by 20, and fourth bit 41 by 42. Now in order to solve this, we have to note down an important point. If the denominator of any fraction is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, then the decimal form is a terminating decimal. If it is not so, then otherwise it is non-terminating recurring decimal. Understood? I shall repeat. In any fraction, if the denominator is in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m, then the decimal form is terminating decimal. Otherwise, it is non-terminating recurring decimal. It means if we divide the given denominator as prime factorization, that denominator should contain only 2 and 5 as factors. It may contain either 2 as a factor or 5 as a factor. But besides 2 and 5, the denominator should not contain any other factor. If a denominator contains only 2 and 5 as factors, then that fraction is a terminating decimal. If the denominator contains besides 2 and 5, there are some other factors are also there, like 3, 7, like this, then those numbers are non-terminating recurring decimals. We learned already about this, isn't it? Now look here, look at the first bit, 3 by 25. You can write 25 as 5 square. If you divide 25 into prime factors, you will get 5 into 5. You can find only 5 as prime factors. There are no other factors. If you divide 25 into prime factorization, you will get 5 square. And there is no 3, or there is no 7, there is no 11, there is no 13. Okay. So the given denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So that 3 by 25 is the terminating decimal. Observe the second bit, 11 by 18. If you write 18, it is 2 into 3 square. Besides 2, 3 is also a factor for 8. Therefore, it is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m. So, 11 by 18 is non-terminating recurring decimal. Understood? Now third bit, 13 by 20. 20 is equal to 2 square into 5. Here if you prime factorize 20, you will get only, you can find only 2 and 5. There are no other factors except 2 and 5. Therefore, this is in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m. So 13 by 20 is terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Understood? Now fourth bit, 41 by 42. 42 is 6 into 7. 6 means 2 into 3. Therefore, you can divide 42 as 2 into 3 into 7. In prime factorization of 42, you found 3 and 7 besides 2. But as we know that if the denominator contains only 2 and 5 in prime factorization, it is a terminating decimal number. As this 42 contains 3 and 7 also as factors, therefore it is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m. So 41 by 42 is non-terminating recurring decimal number. Understood? Very good. Now the introduction part video link is also given in the description. You can revise this whenever it is needed. Thank you. Thank you one and all.